By completing this section, you will be able to explain the 6 features of one method of preparing a CMA, explain the current issues with CMAs from the MLS, explain potential market solutions for CMA creation. A comparable market analysis, or CMA, is a report generated by agents and brokers that includes the market value of a property, comparable sales information of properties with similar size and shape. The market value is commonly an educated estimate by an agent, guided by an agent's own personal knowledge of a market activity and the use of recent comparable sales. Often, agents refer to the CMA in 2 formats, the seller CMA and the buyer CMA. The seller CMA has a short shelf life, utilized to win the listing by showing preparedness in market knowledge and property valuation to a potential seller. A buyer's CMA includes the seller's CMA information, but expands by including attractive information like local schools, major businesses, area attractions, extensive photos of the target property, and more. A buyer's CMA will likely have a longer shelf life, essentially until the property is sold. Commonly, the MLS is used to extract a CMA, but many agents feel this document is not commonly print-ready to give to consumers. Thus, agents and brokers will develop their own CMA using the MLS data and other repositories like county records, tax records, and more to develop a custom report. From this data, agents and brokers will establish a property value, sometimes based on gut feeling, commonly referred to as a guesstimate. What are some of the efforts that agents may go through to develop a custom CMA? Let's take a look at a real-life example. Nancy Chadwick, president and broker of Chadwick Real Estate, is a Pennsylvania licensed real estate broker and instructor, and has her own CMA process. She calls it the art of the residential CMA. A paraphrased summary of her process includes 6 key areas: location, time, housing use and style, size, rooms, and conditions and amenities. Location. The comparables should closely match the subject's location. If it's necessary to extend the search radius, the search should not go into other municipalities and school districts. Time. Nancy tries to use comparable sales data less than 6 months old. Any older, she states, will require adjustments for older sales. In periods of more of a steady market, she'll reach back further than 6 months to pull comparable sales. Housing style and use. Nancy remains with comps that are the same style as the target property in discussion. Same number of stories, whether ranch, contemporary, duplex, split level, etc. Size. Both the house and the lot are equally important in identifying comparable sales. For differences in house square footage, she uses a factor of a given dollar amount per square footage. The same is true for the lot size, where in Pennsylvania, she'll use a factor of $10,000 per acre. Rooms. She'll adjust for differences in the number of bedrooms, number of baths, family room, living room, office, garage size, central air, gas versus electric, utilities, and basement or attic. Conditions and amenities. Adjusting for these elements is complicated because Nancy's evaluation of comps is usually based on drive-by evaluations, supplemental information from the MLS, and database information and conversations with agents involved within the transaction. Finally, Nancy's CMA utilizes an Excel spreadsheet containing dollar adjustments for each property characteristic, such as age, lot size, house square footage, basement, number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, garage size, location, utilities, date of sale, amenities, and more. Is your CMA process similar to Nancy's? Is it different? As one may conclude, each agent has their own special sauce when doing listing presentations with customers. Many agents look to create a CMA document inclusive of their own personal or corporate branding, property valuation and comparable sales, graphs and charts, and sometimes inclusive of neighborhood information such as school, business, and community. All in all, the process can be time-consuming and tedious.